Hello my loves, it's Jennibellie. Welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to share with you one of my favourite projects from a birthday bash, which is a group event that I used to do on my art journaling community. We did a few of them each year for the art community, and my birthday kind of combined came up. And I may do them again in the future, but they were a lot of work, which is why for the past couple of years I haven't done them. But this is one of the projects within a day's worth of projects. So if in the video I refer to other projects that we may have done or may be doing or other things going on, it's in reference to that event, which this one was from 2017 I believe, but it's still one of my favourite projects, so I wanted to share it with you guys because many of you say to me you don't go onto other platforms or you don't want to go onto other platforms, so you guys still get to see at least this one, or if you want to you can go up and join on journal workshops to see the rest of the birthday bashes. They are still open and they're still free, so if you want to go in and have a look at what else we did, you can do that. Obviously the events are now done, so anything that I talk about in them is now over. Or the comments or the, you know, because it's the energy of those days was amazing, having so many people from all around the world gather together for a full day of creativity. It was immense. But obviously anything that's in there is now archived, but you can still go and look at the projects and get what you want out of it. That nature today, outside that way. Now there's a plane. You can still go see the video tutorials that are in there and do the projects and see everybody else's projects that were shared on the day. But I hope you enjoy this video, this little snippet of one of the birthday bashes. Enjoy. Okay, let's see what our mixed media hat has to say we are doing next. Remember, the directive of all of our art techniques today is easy and fun, and anyone can do them. I've got two. Okay, e-flowers, that means expressive flowers, and I'm quite glad I've picked this one because this is a really good warm-up technique. This is one I do for warming up, and all you need is some black paint. I like the craft type because it runs quite smoothly. It's much like I shared in the first art technique, it's fluid, so it works great for this, and it's just really freeing, really meditative process, this. I just pulled out some paint paper for this technique because although it's just really easy, really expressive, really fun, what really makes the flowers pop is using some of your painted backgrounds that you've already created. So that's why I'm quite happy that we did the shaving foam first, because we've got some prints from earlier on. So that's quite cool. This is still a bit damp, but they'll do. So the waste paint paper and the waste paint paper that I really love from the last lot I did. And then I just went into my paper drawer, my painted paper drawer that I have, and I've got some waste stencil paper, so I used this paper to clear off some stencils, which I quite like. I've got one of the art techniques that we did in the last birthday bash. This is the palette play page that we did there, so I might use that. Some sprayed regular written paper, that might be quite useful. I've got this paper here which I created using a technique I created and I promptly forgot how I did it, but I really love love the look of that. I've also got some of my waste paint papers. Oh, the water nearly went. I was lucky. So
you can use even your background. I mean, look at all this texture and all this yumminess of layers that's on this waste paint paper, so I might use this as well. And what I also have is in my drawer is this flower page, which I did on my vlog channel years ago when I first got these neon paints. So you can have a look at that if you want for expressive flowers, but my flowers now are going to look a little bit different, but it's an idea for you. You can do them however you like. I love this technique because you can invent flowers left, right and centre. They're really easy. We can use them on the community project, and we are also going to be swapping these. I've decided there was something else that I was going to create that we're going to swap, but I think this is going to be the nicest one for it. So what we're doing here is, although we're just doodling and we're just playing or whatever, we're going to make some really nice embellishments, which is why they're going to be a really cool thing to swap with one another, because they're going to be so unique to ourselves. So the really nice thing about swapping with another artist is that their background papers will be different, the way that they paint flowers will be different, the way that they embellish will be different. And so you're getting some really nice treats from another artist. And so what I will do is take it a step further and find different ways to embellish them so that they are really unique and really fun and really beautiful things to receive. So check out the swap for that, and let's get cracking. Start cutting out your flowers. So I've cut all of my flowers out, and if I was just doodling them or doing them with the black paint, I probably wouldn't leave them. I'd probably do more detailing on them with the black. But because we're going to embellish them now, I've left them quite simple just on the black, except for these couple where I added some other colour paint into them. So this one I did with the metallic pink mixed in with the black, and then this one I did with a teal mixed in with the black. The rest of them are all black except for the one that I did with the white. And so I'm going to go in and add some colour to them first, and then I'm going to use all of the accessories, the embellishments that I brought out. So I've got some foils, I've got some glitter pens, some metallic pens, got some glitter glues, got some gems, and then some stickers, and then some more jewellery type gems, or some glittery, what do they call these ones, dome stickers, and then some more jewel type ones. And then I have my box of brads here as well. So I'm going to get on just doing some paint first, I think, just to zhuzh them up, and then I'll carry on with just playing with my embellishing tools. So go and just grab a whole load of your embellishing supplies, whatever you have stored away like I do that you haven't even thought about for ages, or some of your favourite stuff to use, whatever.